Hi, I'm Daniel Roe. I lead the Nuxt core team, which means getting to work with some incredibly talented people and an amazing community. I live in England. It's currently a really cloudy day, probably quite normal for this time of year. It feels really like the autumn. Being in October, it's I feel we're already almost to piles of leaves and bonfires and things like that. I what about me? I live on the banks of a river. I live beside a really old forest, um, so in proper rural style, and so it's really lovely to be able to come to conferences online and catch up with people who are all around the world. I'm really looking forward to Nuxt Nation this year. I'm talking about Nuxt, of course. I'm talking about the vision for the future, some of what we've done this past year and what we're going to be doing in the upcoming months. All of that really with the support of an amazing community who's making pull requests and sort of raising issues and so on. It's been a real privilege to be part of it. And I'll be sharing some of what we have planned and what might be coming in the days and months to come. I'm really excited.
Can you share a particular moment or person that had a significant impact on your work?
There are so many to pull from. I think I would say that one of the really there are so many to pull from. I remember in the early days of getting involved in Nuxt and Sebastian just messaging me out of nowhere, really, and I felt like I can't believe he's sort of even aware of the pull requests I'm making, and I think he's very good at that. He's very good at sort of giving appreciation where he can, and that made a huge difference to me. I'd say also I learned a huge amount from Pinia. We worked so closely for so long over building Nuxt 3. I've learned so much about all kinds of things. And huge credit to him from me. But really, I could go on and on. So I'm just going to have to put an end there.
As web technologies continue to evolve, which emerging trend are you most excited about?
I think I'm really interested by some of the local first kind of concepts that we're talking about. So the idea of owning your own data, of keeping things with you, about thinking about how to build web applications that are as much as possible on your device. But because we've been moving from sort of centralized servers somewhere else, we've been moving to the edge. It's like CDNs and things that are very close to you. And it feels like it's the next direction, sort of pulling things even closer still. So keeping things on your device or in your control. Feels like that also answers questions to do with privacy and data. So that's something I'm very interested in seeing develop.
Choose 2 Nuxt modules to build a web app as fast as possible. Which modules did you choose to finish the project and why?
Fast as possible, I think I would probably go with Tailwind CSS and maybe Supabase. I mean, there are lots of great choices, but that gets you backend database styling. You could do the same actually with Uno CSS, which is amazing too. But authentication, webhooks, scheduling, I think real-time updates. There's a lot there in those 2 modules. If you're limiting me to just 2, then I'd maybe go for those 2.
If you could invite 3 influential figures from the web world, past or present, who would they be and what would be the most intriguing topic of discussion at the table?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. 3 influential figures. Now what the topic would be. I think, let's see. I think I'd ask, it's okay. I think I'd ask Scott Hanselman because he's talked to a lot of people. So I think he's picked up a lot from a lot of different folk. And I think he's kind, which I think is very significant. One of the most important qualities, I think, even above intelligence. I think I would invite someone like, who would I invite? I think maybe somebody like, I'm going to invite Elon Musk. I have some pointed questions I want to ask that man, because I've got immense respect for a lot of the projects he's been involved with, like Tesla and leading the sort of move to electrification. But I also just do not understand where he's coming from with a whole host of other things. I feel Scott is going to have to be a buffer between the two of us, but I would definitely love to get him involved somehow. And I think, I would love to get someone like Tim Berners-Lee in as well. So he's obviously representing very, very different frame of things, very much earlier in the web world. And obviously he's doing solid at the moment, thinking about, again, a little bit of the sort of data privacy kind of question. So how you can take your data and make it portable between different providers. And that is something that I would like to explore and really actually ask him some questions about how he sees that being adopted, because I think it's an interesting technological idea, but it feels like it doesn't have traction or a compelling use case right now. And I think he's thought about that, and I would like to know a little bit more. So those are three people and three topics, and they're probably better people to ask, but they came to mind, and I definitely would like to talk to them.
What's the ultimate vision you have for Nuxt?
The ultimate vision. Well, I think it's probably for Nuxt. I think I don't think it won't blow your mind, but I think the vision is it should be the best possible developer experience that we can offer, and to be completely extensible. So in other words, you should get everything, you should get all the benefits with no downsides. That is basically what I would aim for with Nuxt. So you should never be worse off by choosing Nuxt. You should always be better off. And I think we're really are getting there.